Let's be honest, some birds are kind of plain. Browns, grays, a little beige here and there. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but then there are the show-offs. The birds that look like they flew through a rainbow and decided to keep the colors. From fiery reds to electric blues, nature really went all out with these guys. Today we're checking out 10 of the most colorful birds in the world, and trust me, picking just 10 wasn't easy. Let's start with the scarlet macaw, one of the most beautiful parrots in the world. Found in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, this striking bird is a living masterpiece. Its feathers are a bold mix of red, yellow, and blue, making it look like a flying sunset. But it's not just about looks. Scarlet macaws are incredibly intelligent, social, and long-lived. In the wild, they can be seen soaring in pairs or small groups, their loud calls echoing through the jungle canopy. With a wingspan that can stretch over 3 feet, they're just as impressive in flight as they are perched on a branch, nibbling on fruits or cracking nuts with their powerful beaks. The rainbow lorikeet looks like it got into a paint fight and won. Found along the eastern and northern coasts of Australia, this vibrant parrot is a burst of color in motion. With a blue head, green wings, an orange chest, and splashes of yellow and red, it's almost hard to believe it's a real bird. But the rainbow lorikeet isn't just pretty, it's also energetic and playful. These birds are known for their acrobatic flying and loud chattering calls, often seen zipping between trees in noisy flocks. They feed mostly on nectar and pollen, using their uniquely brush-tipped tongues like nature's tiniest paintbrushes. And if there's a fruit bowl around, don't be surprised if they help themselves. If birds had a red carpet event, the mandarin duck would absolutely steal the spotlight. Native to East Asia, particularly China, Japan, and parts of Russia, this stunning duck has also made itself at home in parts of Europe after being introduced there. The males are the real showstoppers, decked out in a mix of orange, purples, greens, and white stripes that look almost too perfect to be natural. Their appearance is so unique that they've long been symbols of love and fidelity in Chinese culture. Surprisingly, despite their glamorous looks, mandarin ducks are quite shy and prefer quiet wooded ponds and rivers where they can glide gracefully, and look fabulous doing it. The Gouldian finch is like a tiny gemstone with wings. Found in the savannas of northern Australia, this petite bird is anything but plain. Its brilliant plumage comes in dazzling combinations of purple, turquoise, green, yellow, red, and even black, depending on the individual. In fact, there are 3 distinct head colors among them, red, black, or yellow, and they all look equally fabulous. These birds prefer open woodlands and grassy areas, where they feed mostly on seeds and chatter in small flocks. With their good looks and sweet temperament, it's no wonder they're popular among bird lovers and artists alike. The lilac-breasted roller looks like it flew straight out of a fairy tale. Found across sub-Saharan Africa, this bird is famous for its jaw-dropping plumage, a stunning blend of lilac, turquoise, green, blue, and even a splash of brown. Often seen perched boldly on tree branches or telephone wires, the lilac-breasted roller is always on the lookout for insects, lizards, and even small birds to swoop down on. During mating season, it puts on an acrobatic air show, performing dramatic dives and rolls, hence the name. Flashy, fearless, and fiercely photogenic, this is one bird that knows how to make an entrance. With a name like bee-eater, you'd expect something interesting, and these birds absolutely deliver. Found across Africa, parts of Europe, Asia, and even Australia, bee-eaters are elegant birds known for their vivid colors and acrobatic hunting skills. Their feathers come in a dazzling palette of greens, blues, and golds, depending on the species, like the vibrant red-bearded bee-eater, which sports a rosy throat and fierce stare. And yes, they really do eat bees. They're expert aerial hunters, snatching bees, wasps, and other flying insects mid-air, then whacking them against a perch to remove the stinger before dining. Bee-eaters often gather in flocks and nest in cozy little burrows dug into sandy banks, making them as social as they are stunning. The kingfisher is nature's jewel-toned dive bomber. Found on every continent except Antarctica, these compact birds are instantly recognizable by their oversized heads, dagger-like bills, and electric colors, usually blues, oranges, and whites. But don't let their size fool you, these little birds are skilled hunters. They perch silently above rivers and ponds, then launch into sudden dives to snatch fish right out of the water with deadly precision. Some species even go after insects or small amphibians. And while their beauty is striking, it's their speed, focus, and fishing finesse that really make them kings of the water's edge. If sunshine had feathers, it would look exactly like the sun kana. Native to the forests and savannas of northeastern South America, this small parrot is a burst of tropical color, with bright yellow plumage, orange faces, green flight feathers, and touches of blue on the tail. They practically glow in the sunlight, and they know it. Sun kanas are known not just for their beauty, but for their big personalities. They're loud, playful, and incredibly social, often seen flying in flocks or cuddling up with their mate. In fact, their strong pair bonds are part of what makes them so charming. The resplendent quetzal doesn't just look mythical, it kind of is. Found in the forests of Central America, especially in Guatemala and Costa Rica, this breathtaking bird is draped in emerald and turquoise feathers, with a vibrant chest and in males, long tail feathers that trail behind like ribbons. It was once considered sacred by the ancient Maya and Aztec civilizations, symbolizing freedom and the divine. But despite its dazzling appearance, the quetzal is surprisingly shy, preferring the quiet canopies where it feeds mostly on fruits like wild avocados. With a beak like a rainbow and a personality to match, the toucan is one of the most instantly recognizable birds in the world. Native to the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, these birds are like living cartoons with their oversized multicolored bills that can be nearly half the length of their bodies. The keel-billed toucan, in particular, is a stunner, flaunting a bill that blends green, orange, and blue. Their beaks may look bulky, but they're actually light and surprisingly handy for plucking fruit from hard-to-reach branches. Toucans are also highly social, often hopping around in small flocks, chattering away with their quirky frog-like calls. They may look like jungle clowns, but their style is pure tropical elegance. And there you have it, 10 of the most colorful birds that brighten up our skies and spark our curiosity. Of course, there are so many more out there, nature really didn't hold back when it came to painting feathers. If you enjoyed this colorful journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more amazing animal wonders. See you in the next one.